Hello students, good morning. I am going to continue with the same topic, that is maximum and minimum miscellaneous exercise chapter number 6. Today we'll start the question number 10. Question number 10. Question number 10. The sum of the perimeter of a circle and square is k, where k is some constant. Prove that sum of their areas is least when the side of square is double the radius of the circle. Clear? Again, the sum of the perimeter and the circle is equal to k. Sum of the perimeter of the square, perimeter of square 4a, and perimeter of circle 2 pi r, that is equal to k, given sum of the perimeter and circle of square is k, where k is some constant. Prove that sum of the area is least when the side of square is double the radius. You have to prove side of the square is double the radius, and combined area of both area of square a square, area of circle pi r square, that is to be least. Clear? Now put the value of a from here. Put the value of a area. What is the value of a from equation number 1? Value of a in equation from equation number 1, that is k minus 2 pi r by 4 whole square, and that is pi r square. Pi r square. Clear? Now differentiate both sides with respect to r, because area we convert into one variable. Now differentiate both sides with respect to r. Differentiate both sides with respect to r. Therefore dA by dr, that is twice k minus 2 pi r upon 4, and the derivative of k minus 2 pi r upon 4, the derivative of k is 0, and the derivative of 2 pi r, that is 2 pi upon 4, and the derivative of pi r square 2 pi r. Correct? Now simplify. 2 to cancel, 2 to the 4, and this also cancel. Therefore this is minus pi. Multiply minus pi with this, minus k pi plus 2 pi square r upon 4 plus 2 pi r. For maximum and minima, we have to put the first order derivative is equal to 0. Therefore, for maxima and minima put dA by dr is equal to 0. When you put this is equal to 0, then minus k pi plus 2 pi square r upon 4 plus 2 pi r is equal to 0. Put first order derivative is equal to 0. Therefore minus k pi plus 2 pi square r by 4 is equal to minus 2 pi r. Cross multiply. Minus k pi plus 2 pi square r is equal to minus 8 pi r. Minus 8 pi r. Now dividing both sides by pi. Dividing both side by pi. Therefore minus k plus 2 pi r is equal to dividing by pi, that is minus 4 r. Minus 4 r. Now can you put the value? Put the value of k from here. Put the value of k. Or you can write like this, 2 pi r plus 4r is equal to k. Now from first, put the value of k. From here, put the value of k. What is the value of k? That is 2 pi r plus 4r is equal to 4a plus 2 pi r. You know that 2 pi r to 2 pi r cancel. Therefore, that is equal to, now check, when it divided by pi, then it is 8r. This is 8r here, and here that is 8r. Now 8r is equal to 4a, therefore a is equal to 2r. Here, if the side of the square is double the radius, then the combined area of both circle and square will be minimum. Okay. Now for maximum minima, we have to find second order derivative, and the second order derivative of we have to solve here. Second order derivative. This is first order derivative. I solve here this term. D square A upon dr square. Second order derivative of this. What is the derivative of k pi? That is constant. Both are constant, therefore 0. And the derivative of this 2 pi square by 4 plus, and the derivative of this, that is 2 pi. All are positive quantity. So therefore it is greater than 0. You can say area is minimum if the side of square is 2r. This is the solution of question number 10. Clear? Next we solve question number 12. Question number 12. A point on the hypotenuse of triangle is at a distance A and B from the sides of the triangle. Show that the minimum length of the hypotenuse is a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 whole to the power 3 by 2. Minimum length of the hypotenuse. This is right angle triangle. Right angle at B, and P's point all lies on AC. This is PM and this is PN. You can write. Side this is A and this is B. This angle theta. This is also theta. Correct? So in this question, right angle triangle ABC, and we have to prove that the length of the hypotenuse is minimized. Okay. Very important question 12. That is question number 12. In triangle APN. Solution. In triangle A and P. Now can you tell me the AP AP upon E. You can tell in right angle triangle hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse upon base. Pandit Padri Prasad Harkar Boli. You can tell hypotenuse upon base, that is sec theta. So therefore you can say AP is equal to A sec theta. Now in triangle PMC, that is PC upon B, hypotenuse upon perpendicular. How can tell? Hypotenuse upon perpendicular, that is the opposite of sine, cosec. Cosec theta. Therefore PC is equal to B cosec theta. Correct. Now you know that let AC is equal to L, and you can write AP plus PC. AP plus PC. Put the value of AP and PC from here. AP and PC. A sec theta plus B cosec theta. Now differentiate both sides with respect to theta. The derivative of sec theta, that is sec theta and tan theta, and the derivative of cosecant theta, negative B cosec theta and cot theta. Put this is equal to 0. For maximum minimum, put this is equal to 0. You know that A sec theta tan theta is equal to B cosec theta cot theta. Now convert in the simplest form, in the form of sine and cos. You can write it is 1 by cos, sine by cos. So therefore sine theta by cos square theta. 1 by sine, cos by sine. Therefore cos by sine square theta. And cross multiply sine square theta into sine theta. Sine cube theta. Cos into cos, this cos cube theta. That is equal to B by A. B by A. Sine by cos, you know. Sine by cos tan. Tan cube theta is equal to B by A. Therefore, taking cube root both sides. Taking cube root both sides, you can write like this. This is the value of tan theta. Clear? And put this value in equation number 1. Put this value in equation number 1. Put in 1. You know that length is equal to A sec theta plus B cosec theta. In place of sec, you can write 1 plus tan square theta. And in this place, you can write 1 plus cot square theta. Put the value of tan theta. You know that this is the value of tan theta, and tan square theta, squaring this. So therefore, you can write b to the power 2 by 3 upon a to the power 2 by 3 plus b. Similarly here, 1 plus a to the power 2 by 3 upon b to the power 2 by 3. Now take LCM. LCM of this. LCM, you know, a to the power 2 by 3, a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 plus b square root of LCM b to the power 2 by 3, b to the power 2 by 3 plus a to the power 2 by 3. Correct? This is the solution of question number 12. you can take common. You can take common from here a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 2. Take common. A to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 3 1 by 2 common. Here a upon a to the power 1 by 2. A upon a to the power 1 by 2 plus b upon b to the power 1 by 3, correct? Now simplify. A to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 1 by 2 LCM, or you can simplify like this. If the base are equal in the division, then the powers are subtracted. A to the power 1 and a to the power 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3, a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3. And you know that a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power half, and this is whole to the power 1. Base same, power adding. You can say a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. Whole to the power 3 by 2. Clear? Therefore, the length of the hypotenuse is minimum. Correct? Now we have to find the second order derivative. Second order derivative. You know that the first order derivative is the first order derivative dz and dl upon d theta, that is a sec theta tan theta minus d cosec theta cot theta. This is the first order derivative. Now find second order derivative, d square l by d theta square. Apply product rule here. Sec theta as it is, and the derivative of tan theta. Derivative of tan theta, you know, sec square theta. Sec square theta into sec theta, sec cube theta, plus tan theta as it is. Derivative of sec theta tan theta. When you multiply this, that is tan square theta sec theta minus here cos theta as it is. Derivative of cot theta minus cosec square theta. Minus cosec square theta into this minus, it becomes plus, that is cosec cube theta, plus b cot theta as it is, and the derivative of cosec theta minus cosec theta cot theta. So cot into cot square theta, that is cosec theta. How do you know that theta lies in first quadrant? Theta lies in first quadrant. Theta lies in first quadrant. And you know that in first quadrant all the t ratios are positive. Therefore this is positive. Overall the complete solution is positive. So therefore you can say dl d square L upon d theta square is greater than 0. Therefore you can say minimum length of the hypotenuse, right, if L is equal to a to the power 2 by 3 plus b to the power 2 by 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. This is the complete solution of question number 12. Right? Clear? Okay. And your homework, revise miscellaneous of chapter 6 thoroughly with the example. Revise 2 times, 3 times, solve these questions. Clear? This is your assignment. Revise all the word problem of maximum minima, because all the word problem of maximum minima very tough. but by practice makes the man perfect. Again and again, by practice you can understand very well the question of maximum minimum. Thank you.